Innumerable are his merits, how can I explain them? I hasten to the shelter of Lord, the giver of peace. Without him there is no other. Nanak prays, to whomsoever thou showest mercy, O Lord, he alone attains to thy name. Slok, whatever I heartily wished for, that I have obtained. Nanak, by contemplating the name, has attained eternal joy. Chant, now in the company of the holy, myself is emancipated. By Guru's grace, I have uttered the name, and my light is merged with the supreme light. By contemplating God's name, my sins are effaced. The fire within is quenched, and I am stilled. The Lord has, by His grace, taken me by the arm and accepted me as his own. The Guru has hugged me to his bosom, united me with the God, and my pain of birth and death is burnt off. Nanak supplicates, the Lord has shown mercy and in an instant has united me with himself. Jatsri Chand, 5th Guru, the world is like a temporary rest house, yet it is filled with pride. Died in the love of worldly valuables, people commit innumerable sins. They are drowned in covetousness, worldly attachment, and ego. Death does not come to their mind. Their sons, friends, worldly affairs, and wife, these are the things they talk about, and their life passes away like this. When their recorded days are over, O mother, they feel grieved on beholding the couriers of righteous judge. Nanak says, the result of the deeds done in the past cannot be wiped out when one has not earned the wealth of the God's name. Man makes many efforts, but he does not sing the God's name. He wanders about in myriad of existences, dies, and is born again. He passes through the life of beasts, birds, stones, and trees whose number cannot be known. As is the seed one sows, so is the fruit he enjoys. He obtains the result of his own acts. The jewel of the human life he loses in the game of the gamble, and his Lord does not love him. Nanak supplicates, man wanders in doubt and does not get rest even for a moment. Youth has passed away, and the old age has taken possession of the body. The hands tremble, the head shakes, and eyes cannot see. The eyes see not without the master's meditation. One leaves behind his wealth and departs. They for whom he burnt his body do not listen to him, instead throw dust on his head. The love of the infinite and perfect adorable Lord does not abide in their mind even for a moment. Nanak supplicates, there is no delay in the destruction of the false fort of the paper which this body is. Nanak has taken shelter of the Lord's lotus feet. The Lord himself has ferried me across the arduous and terrible world ocean. In the company of the holy, meditate on the Lord, and the Lord, taking my side, has saved me. The Lord has approved me, blessed me with his name, and has not considered anything else. I have attained the infinite Lord, the treasure of virtues, whom my mind sought. Nanak supplicates, I am now satiated forever, as I have partaken the food of the name of the God. Jatsri, 5th Guru, Ode with the sloks, the creator of all is one, the only one. He is realized by true Guru's grace. Slok, the Supreme Lord pervaded in the beginning, pervades in the middle, and would pervade in the end. Nanak says, the saints contemplate the all-pervading God, who is the destroyer of sins and the Lord of universe. Behold, hear, utter, and confirm the true Lord within thy mind. Nanak says, the Lord is fully pervasive amongst all. Be thou get absorbed in his love. Pauri, sing thou the praise of one immaculate Lord pervading all creation. The Almighty Lord is the doer and cause, and whatever he wills, that alone happens. In an instant he makes and unmakes. Without him there is no other. The Lord is pervading the continents, solar system, the underworlds, the island, and all the worlds. He whom the Lord himself instructs understands him. He alone is the pure person. Slok, creating man, the Lord installs the creation in the mother's womb. At every breath it contemplates the Lord. Nanak says, the great fire of the womb does not harm it. With head downwards and feet upwards, it abides in the filthy place. Nanak says, why be forgetful of that Lord, by contemplating whose name one is saved? Ori, O mortal, thou wert conceived from the female egg and the male sperm, and wert placed in the fire of the womb. With head downwards, thou dwelt restlessly in filthy, dark, and terrible hell. Contemplating God, thou wilt not burn, so keep him clasped to thy mind, body, and heart. He who preserved thee in an arduous place, do not forget him even for an instant. By forgetting the Lord, thou shalt never obtain peace and shall depart losing thy life. Slok, the Lord bestows the heart desired boons and fulfills all hopes. He destroys strifes and sufferings. Nanak says, contemplate thou on the Lord who is not far off, with whom thou shalt enjoy all the joys, make thou love with him. Do not forget even for an instant that Lord, Nanak says, who has fashioned this beautiful body of thine. Pauri, the Lord has blessed us with breath, life, body, and wealth, and has given many dainties to enjoy. He has given us houses, mansions, chariots, horses, and has granted us good fortune. He has conferred on us sons, wife, friends, and servants. The Lord is almighty to give to all. By meditating, the body and mind are bloomed, and sorrows of separation are shed. In the holy company, utter God's praise, and all thine maladies shall